Hey, Sandy, how's it going?
Nylftv.
Courtney added to injury report. What happened between last game and today for the back injury?
Yeah, look, just feeling a little bit of tightness in the back. So I've got a crazy schedule coming up, especially with the Commissioner's Cup. So it was a smarter thing to not push her tonight because, when Courtney's out on the court, she's going to go 150%. So just being cautious.
Not expected to be long term.
No, she should be back next game.
And then
Hopefully.
one last quick one. Last time, exit interview, Stephanie Dolson says she wants to be back with the Liberty. Obviously, she's not here anymore. Was it tough to see her go during that whole process?
Yeah, no, it always is. You get to really enjoy and get to know these players more than just as basketball players. And Steph was great for us in the 2 years that we had her here. And but look, she's bringing all the great attributes that she gave us to the Washington team, and it's an evolving door in the WNBA, isn't it? So that's just a part of being a professional athlete.
Hey, Sandy. So obviously, Sloot will be out. She was mentioned as questionable. So that
she's out. She's out.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. And so with that, should we expect to see more minutes from Ivana Dojkic, who will replace Sloot in the starting lineup?
Yeah, undecided the starting lineup, but yeah, Ivana will get to play, which is, it's good for us to have a look at a little bit more of our depth and get him some opportunities. And with Sluty out, I think Ivana will get some of her minutes.
And just for a colleague of mine wanting to know a bit about Jade Melbourne, you know her very well. How have you seen her fit into what the Mystics sort of want to do?
Yeah, look, I think it's been a really smooth transition for her. She's got some really positive people around her. It's always hard when you get traded just before the season because you have to learn a totally new system. But Jade's going to bring energy wherever she is, and she's a great young talent. She's still I think she's only 22. She's still a baby. I've seen her take great strides these last 2 years. WNBL, she was fabulous this off season, and you see some of that now. Her speed of getting to the rim. She can shoot the three. She's a good passer, and she's going to bring lots of energy. So it's great for her to get some, opportunities.
Hey, Sandy. I think you said after the last game that you're a great three-point shooting team, that you gained the looks you want, the shots are starting falling. How much of your job as a coaching staff is to kind of stress to your team, stay with it? It's a matter of time before the shots will fall.
Yeah, we just keep emphasising that. Just watch out once we do make some of those open ones. We've missed uncharacteristically. We've missed a lot of open looks, but we know we're capable of making them. We want them. We want them to be aggressive, but we still want them to be great shots. But if it's not there, just making. We still talk about good to great. Let's don't force shots that are not there. Making sure we have a good balance. But if they're open, shoot them up.
Hey, Sandy. With JJ, to that point with the threes, in the first quarter against the Mercury, everything was open. The spacing was there. You were establishing her in the post. And then in the fourth quarter, out of that timeout when you were down 4, ball went right to JJ and things started to turn around. How much does that affect you when you get her into the game, especially early?
Yeah, look, I think it's big. We talk about we've got great spacing, but when you screen, we just encourage them to roll hard because that's probably why we get so many open threes, because of the gravitational pull of our JJ and Brianna Stewart rolling to the rim, taking away that. So, yes, we always emphasise we want to get good post-ups. There's usually sometimes a lot of congestion. They're going to bring a lot of traps too, so it's making the right reads. But if she can get in the middle of the floor, and especially early in transition, I think that helps us because it gives us a good balance across how we want to play.
Sandy, when you look at Brianna's career, whether it's from where she was before in Seattle or when you got to work with her now, and what has the evolution been like from afar to watch her develop into this sort of ambassador and an advocate for the WNBA, whether it's with the charter flights or even now with Unrivaled? What has that evolution been like? And I don't know, how is she able to sort of fit that role?
Yeah, look, it's great. Stewie, she's just an amazing human being. But knows, she's one of the greatest of all times already. So there is a responsibility for those players to speak up and fight for what they believe in. And that's how change is. It's not just Stewie, obviously. We've got a lot of other great players here, and that's important because we're trying to make this league have as professional as we can and get all the players exactly what they need. And when your best players are speaking up, that's when change usually helps. But I think she takes that on. That's part about being a leader, and she's growing into an amazing leader. She's not just a great basketball player; she's a great leader, but she's also a mum of two, so she wears so many different hats, and she's pretty amazing, to be quite honest.
Hey, Coach, with the Mystics being very good in the perimeter, one of the best shooting teams from the 20 to 24-foot range, there's so much talk about the perimeter defense of this team. How have you seen the growth of the perimeter defense just throughout this year so far?
Yeah, look, I think when we're committed, we're pretty good. When we're not committed, we're not very good. And it's simple as that. It's like, and I just like, I have three things right now. It's like you have to have a commitment, we got to communicate, and we have to complete. Now, last game I didn't think we completed. Can we get all three together? And then next thing is consistency. Can we do it from game to game? And that scenario, we had a great game defensively last game. Can we repeat that same effort and energy? And that's what defense is, and everyone being on the same page.
Just to circle back to something you had said earlier, you had talked about getting good to great looks. Just over the course of the season, do you feel like you're getting those good to great looks?
Yeah, look, depends. Yeah, early, yes. When it gets really physical, it helps, it's great information for the coaching staff to go back and what do we need to work on, what it may be, spacing, screening, ball movement, not holding the ball too long. For the most part, we've had pretty great shots, but not always. But the ones we've missed, the threes that we've missed, most of them have been open. I can't say in the last game, I think we took 3 bad threes where I went, maybe that was a little, rhythm of the game too. It's not just taking the good ones. It's if we haven't scored for a while, what's the best look there?
I just wanted to get clarification. When you said those 3 things that need to happen when it comes to the defense, that last one, did you say completed or
Completion, so rebound, block out and rebound.
Okay.
Complete
So
the play.
Okay.
Finish the play. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank
problem.
you.
Okay, thanks guys.